Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in one of my previous video, I had spoken about dating psychopaths or a psychopath. In today's video, I want to talk about how this psychopathy is rooted in our society, in the system, where so many psychopaths, basically they're all hidden because they merge well with the others, but children who have a beautiful pure light, they are able to see these type of psychopaths more clearly because the psychopaths show up in front of them. It was actually found out via a research that there are a lot more male psychopaths in the society than women. The reason is, in the last age that we saw, dark age, that point in time in the Kali Yuga, all these people tortured women to be themselves. Women were burnt, and I'm not making this video just because I'm a woman. As a woman, as a feminine, I feel that we were taught since childhood to control our natural expression. You would see parents pressurizing girls into doing so many things. You should be submissive, you should not laugh too much, you should not dance too much, you should not sing too much. Look, girls don't behave like this, girls don't talk like this, girls don't sit like this. Due to this unnecessary pressurization, some women, some girls, they turn into distortion mode. Then they are, angry and rebellious, but they don't know how to express it, they don't know how to release it. So they become distorted feminines. And then there are some who never express themselves and they submit to all the atrocities, and it just keeps continuing throughout their life in various forms, various types of abuses they have to go through. Now that the times are changing, women are breaking free from this. And lots of men are also helping out. The reason is because there are also many men who faced it through their mothers and through their sisters, and the distorted feminines, the karmic feminines, they raised their boys with all this disparity. So the girls are not being given the freedom, but the boys are given a lot of freedom. The girls are being beaten or scolded for certain things, the boys are not, they are rewarded. So all this distorted upbringing was given to them by parents only. And it is still been prevalent in many societies where there is toxic patriarchy. Due to this extreme masculinity, toxicity becomes too much that the man loses his touch with masculinity. Instead of being a protector, he becomes someone who wants to be treated like a king all the time without doing anything. Because his mother and his sisters, all the women around him have trained him to do so. They are giving him that worship kind of feeling, that we worship you, you are God for us. An avatar, like they say in English, actually it's avatar only, but in English, due to the movie Avatar, the word avatar became avatar. So a big personality has taken birth in our house because he's a boy, because he's a son. In India, now things are changing in the eastern part of the world, but there was a time when child infanticide was so high. There were so many villages and so many such small places where girls were literally killed right at birth, and some people used to just abandon their daughters because they just wanted a son. So some women became overprotective for their daughters and they started giving them over freedom. So that's how the distorted karmic feminine energy also comes into place, where women are doing objectification of their body on their own. They are using their body parts to entice men, and the men who are very much literally raised by women only, in another way they are getting distortion. They are attracted to these females, these type of females. The online whores, the online you can say prostitution is so prevalent right now, especially now, because now we have Instagram and Facebook. So many men are not looking at women's qualities, they're just looking at her body. And then they are also doing it as consumption only, because you cannot live with such women whole day. So those women are also lonely. The distorted feminine feel that they are just being used. They are just being used for fun and entertainment. Nobody wants to take them home. Nobody wants to love them. If a man is taking them home also, he is doing it for a purpose, because either she's bringing in money or she's bringing in something for him. And you see so many cases of these women who are otherwise beautiful and attractive. They are so amazing and brilliant, but the man around him does not treat her like that. They are treating them like trash. And when he is not, then they are two peas in a pod. They are literally the same, doing the same kind of bad things in the society. And that's why they get along so well. So they decide to team up. They say, okay, let's do all this. Let's create more mess. Let's do more nonsense. Let's do more bad stuff. So the psychopathy is in the society. And from the society, it needs to be removed and released. We have to stop punishing kids for being kids, first of all. We have to let them be happy. We should not punish kids for being happy or being natural. All this gender distortion also we are seeing in the West, which has become so big now. It's also happening because there are certain parents who experience some kind of distortion, and then they fear that it might happen to their kids also. So when the child is growing up, even when the child is in the womb, they're constantly talking about the same thing. And these are the people, then they become enablers. They're narcissistic enablers. And being a narcissist is very confusing label, I'm telling you. As you grow more and more into spirituality, you'll realize that sometimes you use it, but it's just like using I, me, myself. You know that it's not good for you, but you still have to use it because it's a behavioral thing. You have to talk to people, communicate with people. So in many cases, narcissist is not someone who's an evil person or a bad person, but someone who's extremely attached to their physical identity. Their physical identity means everything to them. And for that, they can do anything. Everything in their life is revolving around the social image, the upkeeping of the physical identity, which may not be awakened. Then it's a bigger problem because it's programmed, and out of fear or out of judgment or out of power or whatever their needs are, emotional needs are, they are acting in a certain way. Then this is being passed on to the next generation. So we all basically need to focus on our healing. We all need to forgive all those people who showed us the psychopathy, the adults who tried to tame us down, they tried to punish us, they did punish a lot of kids, especially the last generation, sometimes by over-loving, over-protectiveness, someone by guilt, someone by pressurizing you to be academically really great and just don't look at your self-expression, and some by literally making the child ignore intelligence and knowledge and then just make them dance and sing only. Since childhood, they are like, you should become famous, go dance, go for this program, go for this show. The child is barely out of the diapers and the parents put them into this audition, that audition, this show, that show. Why? Because they think that fame and recognition is the only thing that can make the kid's future bright or whatever. The concept of future is also distorted for many people because the past is distorted. So psychopathy is being spread around like a virus. And this generation who is into healing, who's into inner work, genuine inner work via surrender. Surrender is the key to union, and surrender is the key to everything. You have to first and foremost accept everything that's been given to you and then look for why you chose to be in that place during the time when earth is going through such a the biggest transition happens on earth right now in the ascending Dwapar Yuga. Why you chose to be born here and why you chose all of these templates. A wise person, with the help of their guru, with the help of their master, with the help of Lord, because God's love is the only way you can clear any problem, you can face any challenge. And when we surrender to Source gives us the best tools and techniques and people and quotations and books and healers and teachers and friends They are going to provide us with all the resources that we need in order to release it. What else are we here to do if not this? We're not here to just earn money, and we're not here to beg for money either. We are here to know that we are abundant, and these are the resources being given to us. All right, so let's use it. Let's use our misery and suffering. Let's use the psychopathy also. Why not? Let's see what these psychopaths are creating fear for. They could be scaring you because you chose to express through your body, through your energy, through your confidence, and they don't like that because they want you to numb you down, they want you to dumb you down, or they are trying to make you feel guilty for who you are. You dress up well and they punish you. You speak your mind and they punish you. You ask questions and they punish you. You sing and dance naturally, not to win a competition, not because you want to get famous, because children don't know all this. This is something that the parents, the society, the teacher, the school is putting them into this competition. You got to win, you got to be best, you got to be number 1, 2, 3, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Run in the rat race. Your life is a rat race. You are a rat. That's what they teach us. They want us to become rats. That's what they want us to be. And it's not like they are not doing the same thing. They are also doing the same thing. It's just that whosoever is on certain side, they think the other side is better. Okay, whatever they got, they feel this is horrible, this is bad, this is stupid. I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to let my child do this. I'm going to do the other thing, and I'll also put my child into it. So that's how they're just trying to experiment, because they think what didn't work out for them is also not going to work out for the kid. But they are not asking the child, or they're not even that mentally developed to see what does the child want, what is the child's potential, what is the child enjoying. And then unnecessarily we are giving things to the children. We are putting 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds in play school while parents are going away to earn money. This is also crazy, isn't it? Like, your little baby needs you, doesn't need your job or money. We all can thrive in a certain amount of money if we spend it wisely, or we choose the right things in life. What is more important for a child? They say mother is the first guru of the child. But the mother is gone these days. And I'm not saying you should not be a career woman or a business woman. Then you need to plan children accordingly, or you need to see what you want to do. If you are just doing things to please other people around you, or you just want to fit in with the model of the society, then that too is wrong. Because then you'll create pressure on yourself, and then that pressure will be passed down to the poor kid. So on this note, I'm going to close this video here, this information video. Ask me questions, guys. I would love to answer you, and I will see you in the next one for personal sessions, readings. For also, you can connect with me to share your story, your ascension story also. If it's good, I will share it with others. If you feel that going on the path of God has changed your life, it has helped you get into union. My idea is to share stories of surrender. I've seen a lot of people's life change because of surrender. And without surrender, there's nothing. You need to take help from God. You need to ask God. Because a human being, what can a human being do? There's a certain limit we all have. But as a soul, we can. And as a soul only, we ask God to help us. We are a part of the same whole. We are also the source code, right? So yeah, you can also support my content on Patreon, and guys, you can get cool merchandise. Check out the merchandise. See you in the next one. Mwah.